This segment is sponsored by the Yellow Rose Meat Market.
All right, welcome back into ARC Southeast Texas. We've moved to the break room as we are getting ready for Meat Mingle with Tanner Bass and the folks at the Yellow Rose Meat Market. And I've heard today we got something warm cooking up to kind of warm us up as we get all these cold temperatures.
We needed it this week for sure.
I was kind of thinking all week and been watching the weather and hoping that we still had some chilly weather because we brought the Southeast Texas cold favorite gumbo.
There you go. Got to have it in the cold.
Exactly. Hey, have you shared this with your family in Hawaii? Have they had gumbo yet?
They have.
Okay,
and they do like it, but it hits their taste buds a little bit differently.
Right, right.
The roux's a little different for them, but they do like it. They like it better than boudin. They're not the biggest fans of boudin over on the islands.
Interesting.
But I'll tell you, we make two different types of gumbo. We make chicken and sausage, which is a classic, and then we make our seafood, which comes with shrimp. And we put crab meat in there as well, and even sausage in that one also. And you can buy either one of them completely ready to go in a quart or in a gallon from the Yellow Rose.
That's nice.
And we even have it on our holiday menu, and it's served with white rice there. So,
and that's what's amazing, because gumbo's, I mean, not everybody can make a good gumbo, but even if you can make a good gumbo, it's very complicated to do. So this really, especially during the holiday season, especially if you have family over, this provides a relief. It's done for you. All you have to do is heat it up.
Defrost it and heat it up. It can stay frozen for like up to 6 months. We have it in the quarts, and so it's really easy to do. And just make you some white rice. And I know everybody thinks they make the best gumbo. And matter of fact, Girls Haven's having theirs. I encourage you guys to get out and check some good gumbo out. But the Yellow Rose has a really hard one to beat. So come and try some sometime.
Well, that's what I was going to ask, Tanner, because of course, a lot of people say they make the best gumbo. A lot of people like to eat gumbo, so it's something you definitely want to have. How do you make, without probably really revealing any secrets, how did you make your special that makes it so popular?
Well, I'll tell you, we use I'll just put a hint in there. We use a couple of our own seasonings, so that's one thing that I think adds a flavor to it. And we actually even have one seasoning that's from an adobo, adobo Mexican seasoning.
Exactly, yeah.
I didn't have it on here today, we're out of it, but we use some of that in our gumbo, which makes it kind of, I don't know, it adds a different flavor to it, but we've gotten some really rave reviews over our gumbo.
Oh, that's great.
And then, of course, making your own roux has a whole lot to do with it as well.
Yeah.
Everybody's roux is going to be a little bit different. Some people like a dark roux, some people like a light roux. Me, I'm more in the middle, leaning towards the dark side,
Well, that and the amazing thing too is that you can get, let's say you do want to make your own stuff, you can get some of these ingredients. You can get the seasonings right there at the Yellow Rose as well.
And the chicken and the good sausage. And a lot of the schools buy sausage from us and chicken, and then just
I love that,
and make their own gumbo for their kids, and I think that's great.
Yeah,
You've been pushing that a lot, and I think that's fantastic, because even with concession stands, because Southeast Texas football concession stands aren't like other places. No. They actually serve good food, and you've offered to, hey, you can provide the ingredients or the food for it.
Absolutely, and we're in a couple of those across Southeast Texas, and hopefully more in the future. So we're always there, even for basketball. It's in the gym, but still, we could serve gumbo, and we've got some other great things that you could put in your concession stands there. And we also have a wonderful weekly special this week. One of the best that we've had in a while.
Oh, wow.
I can tell by
And you always have a good one.
How they sell. They're always $99. They reset every Monday. This weekly special has like baby back ribs. It's got a pork roast on it, New York strips, pork chops. It's even got boneless breast and boneless thighs on it. For $99, you can try to compare that to some of our big box competitors, and you'll see that we're very competitive, and the quality will be very hard to beat.
Here, kind of, I guess, scoop up so Duncan can get a picture of that. Look at that gumbo. It looks fantastic.
Put a little bit in this bowl. We also are still doing our deer processing, and you bring your deer in, you're going to get your back strap and your ground meat and your cutlets, your deer back that you brought in.
That's amazing. That's
great. You can drop off at every location. All 4 of our locations are taking in the deer, and then they'll be brought to Winnie, where they're actually going to be processed and smoked, and everything will be done there, and then brought back to those original locations close to your home where you to pick up your finished product.
That is fantastic. Look at just the meat in there. That's a lot. The sausage
great
and
too.
the chicken. It does. It smells terrific, and it looks beautiful. And I really, we talk about people's gumbo. I've never seen so much meat like this, chicken and sausage in there.
Gumbo can be, they could say in old days, a poor boy meal, but man, you put enough meat in there, and it'll just fill anybody.
That's definitely for a rich boy right there.
Yeah.
But at a good Yellow Rose price.
There you go.
Exactly.
I also want to say we got our Christmas menus out, and they're doing great. I don't know if you got a good view of that there. We got our Christmas menu going on. We got hams and turkeys. We've got prime rib in our Christmas menu. And then we have some meal deals that we put together that you actually, if you didn't just order things a la carte, if you just go with the meal deal, you'll save 10-15%. And so if you're not looking to do a lot of cooking for the family, hey, give us a call. We're going to take our orders until the 19th or the 20th.
There you go, plenty of time too.
Yeah, you can call any location and place your order in, and we'll make sure that you can pick it up at that location, so you don't have to drive to Winnie if you're not from that area.
You can even go there for lunch and eat there, right?
We got
in Winnie?
Great point. Great point. We got our grill going now. We're doing lunch every day. We're open up at 5:30 in the morning, serving with a breakfast buffet.
Wow.
This is our first week that we've got some great reviews on that, and it's been great. We got party trays as well for your home events and for your business.
Fantastic. Well, that does it for us. Anything you want to say to the audience during this holiday
First
season?
off, it's good seeing you back again.
Good to
my
see you,
man.
and thank you very much.
our
I
message
appreciate
today
it.
comes from Isaiah 54:17, where the Bible tells us that no weapon formed against us will prosper, because we are just covered by God's peace and His grace and His strength. You know, weapons are going to form, people are going to talk, and situations are going to become overwhelming, but none of them will prosper. In fact, what's meant to hurt us will probably build us, strengthen us up, and eventually give glory to God. So you're not fighting for a victory. That victory's already been won. But if you need a victory here on earth, come to the Yellow Rose, because we've got some great ones, and we're going to be open Monday through Saturday. We open at 10, we close at 7 p.m. We'd love to see you.
All righty, we'll be back with some more ARC Southeast Texas coming up after the break.